My mother-in-law secretly took my newborn daughter for a DNA test. The results came back yesterday, proving what I already knew. Now she's begging me not to tell my husband the truth. 3 months ago, I gave birth to Lily. She had my nose, my husband David's eyes, and surprisingly red hair. Neither David nor I are redheads, but my grandmother was symbol of genetics. My mother-in-law Sandra saw it differently. Interesting hair color, she'd say during every visit, running her fingers through Lily's copper curls. No one in her family has red hair. Last week, Sandra offered to babysit while I went to a doctor's appointment. When I came back, Lily had a small bandit on her heel. She scratched herself, Sandra explained, not meeting my eyes. I knew she was lying, but it wasn't until yesterday that I learned the truth. Sandra showed up at my door shaking. She thrust an envelope at me. Please read this after I leave, and please don't tell David. Inside, DNA test results 99.9% probability that David was not Lily's father. My blood ran cold. Not because of shock, because I knew these results were impossible. David and I did IF. Every embryo was genetically tested before implantation. I had documentation proving Lily was ours, but Sandra had never known about our fertility struggles. David wanted to tell his family naturally without the medical details. I called Sandra. Come back now. She returned within minutes, tears streaming. I'm sorry, I just needed to know. The red hair, and you were so secretive during pregnancy. Secretive. I had a high-risk pregnancy. We didn't want to worry anyone. I'll keep your secret, she whispered. David doesn't need to know. We can pretend. Pretend what exactly? That's when the truth tumbled out. Sandra had taken Lily to a cheap mail and DNA testing site, but she'd panicked about getting caught and used hair from Lily's head and hair from her own brush at home, thinking it was David's. She'd tested Lily against herself. Of course, they weren't a match. You mean, I said slowly, you've been treating me like a cheater based on a test that compared my daughter to you. Her face crumpled. The website said the sample was male, I thought. I pulled up the company website, 1-star reviews everywhere. Nameless DNA mixed up my gender, said my dog was my father. Complete scam. Sandra had destroyed our relationship over a $29.99 fake test. Please, she begged. Don't tell David, he'll never forgive me. I thought about 3 months of side eyes, whispered phone calls, the way she'd started documenting every moment with Lily as if building evidence. You are right, I said. He won't. David came home to find his mother sobbing on our couch, the real DNA test results on the table, but one I'd ordered that morning from a legitimate lab. Repeated David's actual DNA 99.9% match. Mom. David's face went white as he read. You did what to our daughter? Sandra tried explaining about the red hair, the doubts, the cheap test. With each word, David's expression grew colder. You secretly tested my child? You accused my wife? You drew blood for my 3 months old? I used her hair, Sandra protested. The bandit, I added quietly. She needed blood for a real test. Check your credit card. David checked 3 charges to sketchy DNA sites. His mother had been shopping for the answer she wanted. We don't see Sandra anymore. David made that decision, not me. She sends gifts, but we return them. She posts about missing her granddaughter on Facebook, but she's blocked from seeing our photos. Last week, my brother visited. First thing he said, wow, she looks just like great-grandma Rose. He pulled up an old photo. There was Rose, age 20, with the exact same copper curls. I sent the photo to Sandra, no message, just the photo. She replied immediately, I am sorry, I am so sorry. I didn't respond. Some trust, once broken, can't be rebuilt.